What is poppin', Bucket Brigade? I've got a big one for you today. My local theater was clearancing these out, so I figured, hey, I got a little bit of time and a little bit of money, so I figured I'd pick one up to share with you on the channel. For those of you who don't know, this was released in June, along with all the other Masters of the Universe merch. This is the Castle Grayskull combo, and it's got quite a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Follow me to the lab. I want to start off by saying, going off eBay prices, this is the one piece that everybody was excited for. It was available at AMC, Marcus, and a bunch of other places, but it sold out quicker than anything except for the Power Sword, at least in my area. However, I have a secret hidey hole that I know to check for deals. My local Marcus is not in a very high traffic area, and they tend to lower prices on merch that doesn't sell. So while I balked at the original sticker price of $65, the $25 price I ended up paying was an absolute screaming deal, especially when you factor in that this is a cup, popcorn bucket, and candy dish. So if you know where to look, you may be able to find a great deal on this one. The thing that sticks out on this one for me is the detail. If you're following the channel, one of my recent shorts talked about how you could use certain buckets for terrain in D&D. This is definitely one of those buckets. It's a great depiction of Castle Grayskull, and it even includes nice little Easter eggs, like a drawbridge that opens and closes, and a hidden button for releasing the built-in cup. So quality-wise, Snapco really hit it out of the park. In terms of practicality, this really has everything you need to enjoy a movie, and gives it to you in a very ergonomic package. I find a lot of combos to be super unwieldy. Even though I loved the Buzz Bucket combo, it was really uncomfortable to try to have the cup attached to the bucket with the cup filled. That's no problem here. The cup for Castle Grayskull is disguised as one of the castle's towers and snaps securely into place with the press of a button. Combine that with the candy dish that closes and the ample space for popcorn, and the only downside for this bucket is that it's not machine washable. The X factor here is uniquely high, because even as someone who doesn't really get into Masters of the Universe, Castle Grayskull is one of the images that I can automatically recognize. This is definitely a piece I could see people going out of their way to purchase. The only real snag is the price you're going to have to pay to get it. Now, when I give you guys my final rating on this, I need you to understand it comes with a big asterisk. If you can get this bucket for what I paid for it, $25, which included candy, popcorn, and a drink, it's maybe the best combo ever created. But at the higher prices that I'm seeing online and in other theaters, all I can say is this thing may not be a grail, but it certainly is an incredible bucket. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm so happy to have you here. And thank you for being part of the Bucket Brigade, even if you're just visiting. This is Josh saying have a great day.